One of our core practices is sacrificial serving. And if anybody does that, the word sacrifice, it's Matt McHaney. Matt is a former, as you can see from his hat, Army Ranger. And we've walked through your story many times about losing both of your legs. But today, I don't want to focus on that, but what has come because of that. You are just a completely different person, Matt, from before you lost your legs. I've known you a while now. God has really transformed you. Just tell everybody what you're doing now.
Well, now I volunteer at the Military History Center, and for that and Mission 22. And Mission 22 is there's 22 veterans a day that commit suicide.
Wow.
And yeah, that's every single day. There's actually units in Oklahoma that served over in Afghanistan have lost more people to suicide coming back than they did in combat. So a lot of you hear the Wounded Warriors, great organization.
Yeah.
Towers to Tunnel, great organization, but they all deal with wounds on the outside. I try to help with the wounds on the inside.
So when you do that, I mean, are you actually talking one-on-one? Yeah. What do you meet with them? What does that look like?
Well, we get the Military History Center is also where people go in for VA benefits. So we get a lot of people that come in there that have never signed up for benefits, and they've got severe PTSD.
Yeah.
And
which is something you dealt with.
Correct. Yeah, something I still deal with and talk to people at VA all the time. But you need to talk to somebody that's been through what you've been through.
Right.
And one of the big things with the Mission 22 is you get a veteran over there that was driving $1 billion tank and had to protect the lives of all of his buddies around him, comes back to the States, and they won't trust you with a drill.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a lot of letdown of, hey, I used to be this, now I'm this.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And so that's a lot with the suicide and things people have done and seen. That's why when I spoke with you, when I first started coming here, I was always, God knows what I did in the past. He doesn't want me, you know. Yeah. And it took me to open up and say, well, he does want me. And he does. And now I've been able to kind of push that toward other veterans. And if I could just save one, I'd be happy. I did have a veteran right out. He was an Afghan vet. And after everybody came back, we had the fiasco we had not too long ago. He called me up at 2 a.m. He was like, what did I do all this for?
Wow.
He goes, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and end my life. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Let me come over there. And we went over there. We prayed together. We talked. And he's fine today.
Man, that's just, it's just incredible. I mean, literally you're still on the front lines. Like you're on the front lines of saving lives. And I can't imagine even when guys physically see you, that you're just such a representation of hey, I made it. You can make it.
Right.
Man, thanks for sharing your story. I love you, man. I appreciate everything you're doing. It's phenomenal.
We love it here. So, great. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.